our channel. If you're new here, my name is Letty and this is
Simply Lokes.
His name is Chala, and we own a online home-based bakery called Serranoscakes, and we just make videos over cake related topics.
Alright, so nosotros hacemos videos haciendo pasteles y obviamente hacemos pasteles.
Yeah. Alright, yeah.
Esta es mi primera vez hablando. Obviamente.
Hola, esta es mi primera vez hablando. Bueno, hablando en un video. Sí hablaba yo ya desde antes. Puta madre.
Alright.
So, como estaba diciendo, nosotros hacemos pasteles y hoy vamos a hablar sobre el topic de cuando recogen un pastel, cómo lo tienen que transportar y cómo transportar un pastel hasta para los que hacen pasteles. Okay?
Yeah, so today's topic is going to be transporting cakes, how we secure the cake, how we transport the cake, how people pick up the cake, how cakes fall, and yeah. So if you guys would like to learn that information, then please keep on watching. Alright guys, so today's topic is how to transport a cake. When you pick up a cake, when you deliver a cake, etc. Because as you guys saw in my last video, I dropped the cake. But that's because I wasn't transporting the cake correctly. That day, everybody bailed on me, and we usually transport the cake together or with another person, because the number one rule or the most effective way to transport a cake is having somebody hold the cake.
Yeah,
right?
Always have somebody hold the cake.
If you don't have somebody with you,
you can always just put the cake in the back seat and just make sure it's leveled, you know. Basically, alright, so I'm gonna tell you guys the rules on transporting a cake, okay? What you're gonna do is always have your cake leveled, so it has to be straight. So obviously if your cake's straight and it's leveled, it's not gonna go anywhere, you know. But if it's leveled, it's not gonna go anywhere, obviously. But just don't be a crazy driver, because if you're a crazy driver, I mean, obviously your cake's gonna just go everywhere if it's a tiered cake, you know. If it's just one cake, one tier, you have a better chance of the cake getting to where it's supposed to be
to its destination.
in one piece. Yeah.
But then again, if your surface is not leveled, because a lot of people want to put it on their seat, where their seat is like slanted, right?
The seats are not like always straight, you know. The seats are slanted, and obviously if your cake is slanted, like put a cake right here, you know.
Even a one-tier cake.
Yeah, even if it's a one-tier,
it's gonna slide down. It is food. It is cake. If it's buttercream, it's gonna get damaged more than fondant, but it's still gonna get messed up.
Alright, so obviamente cuando llevas un pastel a un lugar o recoges un pastel, si no tienes a alguien contigo, obviamente, porque cuando vas a recoger un pastel, trata de traerte a alguien para que
agarre el pastel. Es lo más recomendado para que el pastel llegue bien, que alguien lo esté agarrando. Pero si no hay esa posibilidad que alguien vaya con ustedes,
traten de ponerlo en el piso, atrás o enfrente, donde quepa. Pero obviamente que esté anivelado. Que esté todo nivelado, porque hay mucha gente que lo quiere poner en el asiento y el asiento nunca está nivelado, está así, ¿me entiendes? So, si está nivelado, el pastel no se va a ir a ningún lado. Como estaba diciendo, si el pastel está nivelado, obviamente te va a llegar,
a tu destinación
más mejor.
Seguro.
Sí, y nomás asegúrate que no manejes como loco tampoco, ¿me entiendes?
Porque aunque sea de un piso, si tu pastel está
se sigue moviendo así,
o no lo pones nivelado, aunque no sea de 2 pisos, el pastel se va a mover.
Se te va a ir moviendo y al último tu pastel va a estar hasta abajo, ¿entiendes? So, hay muchas cosas que tienen que saber ustedes para que un pastel llegue a tu casa bien, ¿me entiendes?
Estamos haciendo un video enseñando a la gente cómo recoger el pastel y cómo traer a alguien para que lo cargue, ¿verdad? Que no es fácil.
No.
¿Verdad que no es fácil?
Nervios, muchos nervios.
¿Verdad que tienes que manejar con cuidado?
Uy, se enoja.
¿Se enoja? ¿Por qué?
Que le digo, cuidado, vete despacito. No sé qué, pero es difícil, te cansas bastante.
Or tip, whatever I'm not gonna remember them. The tip is to have the AC on blast. A lot of people do not have the AC on at all. Trust me, I wear sweater, socks, fluffy socks, whatever when we're delivering a cake, because it's cold, you guys. It is cold in there.
You always have to have the AC on full blast, because obviously it's food and it's cold, you know?
You have to keep it fresh. A lot of people, I feel like they don't see cake as like
they don't see
something
it
delicate, or that it's food, or that it's
Yeah.
gonna melt, or it's gonna, and it sucks because they put a lot of the responsibility on us. If we give you the cake is your responsibility. We're not gonna be there taking care of the cake melting.
Okay guys, so when I'm having my parents deliver 2 cakes for us. So this one is going to Norwalk, and like I told you guys in the video, my floor is leveled, so we can put the 1 tier leveled on the floor. No one has to hold it, and it's in the box. And then I'm gonna show you guys how my mom holds the 2 tier. But yeah, we have the AC all the way on. Everybody's wearing sweaters. My mom has a cobija because it's cold. No, pero les digo que tienen que poner el aire a todo lo que da para que no se...
So, como estaba diciendo, tienes que poner el aire a todo lo que da para que esté fríísimo, ¿me entiendes? Tráete una suela, ¿no? Porque tiene que estar frío el pastel. Obviamente, si no te importa el pastel, pues no pongas el aire, pero lo que
comida,
recomiendo...
se va a derretir si es de crema, si es de fondant se le va a hacer bolita, se va a hacer caliente, es comida, tiene que estar fresco, o si no lo vas a sacar luego al party, lo tienen que meter en el refrigerador, no dejar en la mesa, se derrite, se le hace una bump al medio,
Tienes que tener cuidado porque obviamente si pagaste mucho dinero por tu pastel, lo tienes que, lo quieres que se quede lo más, que se
perfecto.
Mire perfecto.
Ajá. Y el problema también es que mucha de la responsabilidad la ponen en nosotros. Si llega el pastel y ya está cayéndose, es culpa de nosotros, pero la realidad no lo es, porque nosotros le dimos el pastel perfecto. Si ustedes no lo cuidan bien, nosotros no nos pagan para ir a cuidarle el pastel, para asegurar que no se redita, que no se caiga. No, eso no tiene nada que ver como hizo el pastel, como nada.
So like if you guys are paying for delivery, obviously it's our responsibility. If we take the cake and it falls over, that's our fault, So we have to come back and make a cake. But if you took it because you don't want to pay for delivery, that's because, obviously you don't want to pay. So you have to be responsible for the cake.
Once it leaves our house, once it leaves our site, once we give you the cake imperfect, this is why I always take a picture to make sure that the cake is perfect when I give it to you. We can't be taking care of the cake melting. A lot of people come back to us, well, the cake fell, the cake melted, the cake this, it got a bump. Well, how did you maintain the cake? How did you take care of the cake?
They try to make it seem like it was our fault, like, hey, I was trying good, but I don't know if you were trying.
Yeah, and this takes us to our next point. Because a lot of people were trying to say, oh, the cake is not secure, the cake was falling over, whatever, right? We always, except on 1 tiers, we always put rods in every cake. So that means if it's a tiered cake, there's always something holding up the cake, right?
So in each tier, there's always 3 rods at least. But I try to put 4 now. So I put 4 rods, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That way the top cake could sit on it like perfect,
And it's leveled. It's not like it's,
And if it's more than 3 tiers, I try to put a stick. These huge sticks, it's like about, I would say like a 1/4 inch thick. I put it between the whole cake so that way it can stay straight, And obviously it's not gonna like, you have a less chance of it falling down. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all stuck together like one whole cake like
but
that.
it's happened where it has fallen down with somebody transporting the cake with the stick because they put it in the back, they didn't want to hold it.
And not only that, but because they're driving crazy,
They didn't want to hold it, they drove crazy and it tilted over. Like, just because it has a stick, you should try saying it wasn't secure. Just because it fell over, it had a stick, it had the rods, but I'll put the picture right here because the person transporting it was my aunt. And she was delivering a cake for her friend. So it had already left my responsibility, not my responsibility anymore. So that's where she messed up because she was like, it's too heavy, I don't want to hold it. Puts it in the back seat.
Yeah, and it fell. So basically, always have the AC on full blast and just don't drive crazy, honestly. If you're driving crazy, your cake's not gonna, or if you're gonna send someone that drives crazy to pick up your cake, I would not recommend that.
And that's another thing that I do not like, and I know that sometimes it's hard when you're planning a party, you're so busy, but I don't like when a lot of people are like, I'm sending this person, I'm sending the other person. And then that person gets here and they're very upset because they see this huge cake and they're like, well, how am I gonna get that there? Getting a cake sent, like sending someone to pick up your cake, it's a huge responsibility, a huge, stressful, like, I don't know, I just, if they mess it up, that's $300 or whatever the cake was.
That's why
trash. Like,
we don't. It's not. I don't think we charge a lot for delivery. Like from here to LA, we only charge like $60. And honestly, it's worth the security, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
like,
you don't have to come and get it, and it's like...
It's worth the time that you're gonna waste, the gas, you know, all that. I mean, I would pay it.
Honestly, the only reason, and not even the gas, the time, I feel like for the peace of mind that you know your cake is gonna get there on time.
Yeah.
Disregard the last video where that cake fell. Like I said it was a really bad weekend, really fast weekend, and I didn't have nobody to go with me. I should have never took the cake by itself on the floor. And I'm gonna show you the two type of boxes that we give and the boxes that we use to deliver. So if you have a tiered cake, we sometimes give these boxes.
Yeah, but this only you're only able to put 2 tiers on this. But obviously, if it's bigger than 2 tiers, you could just cut off the tops and just, you know.
Yeah.
Make sure you put that on there.
So this one is pretty sturdy, but keep in mind, if the cake, you're driving crazy, the cake's still gonna fall over inside.
Yeah,
This happened this past weekend. A cake fell over and it was inside the box. So when they open it, they're like, oh my god, let's see the cake. Boom, the cake still fell over.
Yeah, because there's still room in there, you know.
So it's kind of like what I said in that video when everybody's saying, why didn't you use the box? The box wouldn't have saved that cake.
Yeah.
You know?
You just have to drive careful, that's it, and have the AC on.
For tier cakes, we recommend that if you know how to stack the cakes. I don't know how to stack a cake, so sometimes he makes me take them already stacked, like that cake in the previous video. But if you want to be safe for sure, take them in boxes like this.
Yeah, this
all
is for
the tiers, and then stack it on site, right?
Yeah.
And you're the one that's delivering it, and you're the baker. And I know a lot of people might think like, well, this is a ridiculous video, this is a ridiculous thing, but honestly, guys, this happens every single week.
That's pretty much it. I mean, it's gonna help. Trust me, if I knew all these things, when I started making cakes, it would have been super helpful.
It took us so many
Yeah.
ups and downs to learn all of these tips. It's
I mean, there's also a thing for tiered cakes that they sell, so it could be super secure.
that cake thing?
Yeah.
I've seen
but
it, yeah.
It's super expensive. And, I mean, I guess if you have money, go for it, buy it. But
we're pretty like confident now in delivering cakes, especially tiered cakes. When it's too big, yeah, we stack on side, or usually like I'm always holding the cake, so it's not a big deal. I'm like super comfortable delivering it. I'm not scared. Like we know it's gonna make it, and we know all the tricks and trips, like putting the AC on, every single thing. But like I said, it took time, and that's why we are here to try and help you guys and help our customers too. Like hopefully you guys watch this video and see like, oh, like, you know, it's not taking any like low blows on anyone. This is just general information.
yeah,
right?
it's always good to just know how to like transport a cake, because honestly, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you now know how to transport a cake.
It's sad when the cakes, even though it's not our responsibility at that point, it makes us super sad because it took us like so much work and effort, and we would like to see you guys post your pictures of your cake. We like to see you guys be happy that the cake was a hit, you know, because the cake is the, like, to us, it's like the most important part of the, aside from the music, you know, but it's the most important part of the party. And so it's like, it sucks like when that happens, it just kind of ruins your day, like.
Not only your guys' day, but
no, like our day, like it ruins our day, you know, because we're like,
because we're all bummed out, like, damn, I wish I could have give you another cake, but we bake all the cakes like by order, you know. We don't have extra cakes laying there, so we can make you another cake right away.
Yeah, I bake everything as we go. As he's decorating, I'm baking, and then the rooms in the fridge and everything, like it's just crazy, you guys.
Maybe if I have a bakery, you know, in the future, I'll probably have some
extra cakes and stuff. But even then, the time and everything, you guys, it's just
be careful when you know picking up a cake. I can't stress it enough, and
yeah, guys, so it's just a quick little short video in regards to how to transport a cake when you pick up a cake and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I said, nothing personal with anyone. It's just cool information to know, you know. Trust me, we're not perfect. You guys saw, I showed you guys a video. It happens to us. It happens to everyone.
Yeah.
But it sucks when you're paying money for something and then the cake doesn't even make it, you know, and it really ruins.
Like I said, it doesn't bum you guys out only.
We think about it like the whole weekend, like, oh, that sucks.
It ruins our weekend pretty much, like, damn, like, honestly, it does. Like, you might not think it does, but I'm just thinking about it the whole damn day.
We wish that we could have done more, like, we wish we could have, we could have delivered it. Like, a lot of the times I'm like, fuck, like, this cake is hard. And I would be like, you know what, I really recommend you pay for delivery for this cake. I know it's this much, but it's honestly worth it. It's the best thing. And trust me, you guys, for us, obviously, it feels like, if it was convenient for us, we would be like, hell yeah, everybody's picking up. We don't have to drive hours to deliver. Yeah. We don't have to have that responsibility.
Because it's a big responsibility.
It's a huge responsibility, stressful. But guess what? We rather do that, and because we care about you guys. We want you guys to have the cake there perfect, you know, and it's just like, it sucks, you know, but
But yeah.
Yeah, you guys, so I really hope you guys like this video. If you did, please don't forget to give us a big thumbs and subscribe to our channel. Comment down below what you guys want to see on this channel. We would like to show you guys whatever. I kind of want to come back with like a recipe, like a little recipe. You know, we haven't come back with a cooking video.
Yeah.
Maybe some video or something bomb, you know.
No, seriously, yeah.
Yeah, you guys, and then share our channel with all your friends and family.
But I still have a couple ideas for cakes, so we're gonna
There's gonna be a lot of cake videos coming up.
Yeah,
So just
for
keep
sure.
a lookout. Like I really want him to do a fault line cake. We haven't done one on this channel. So
next video, that'll be it.
alright guys, so yeah, we'll see you in our next video. We love you guys so much. Peace. Babe.